Yo. Welcome. This is a mini workshop on the Etsy method to find good Amazon product ideas. So, this workshop is by my younger brother. So, quick background on him. He's also been a full-time Amazon seller for full-time since 2017. He came out to visit me in Asia in 2016, then kind of got inspired and kind of started doing what I'm doing. He has three successful brands. One of them is up for sale for around the $500,000 range currently. And so he's absolute Amazon expert, has been doing this full time for many years. And he's been using this Etsy method to find his ideas. So I've been wanting to put together something for quite some time. And then I finally just got on a Zoom call and recorded him basically breaking down the basics of his method. So after this mini workshop, you can go out and start finding ideas exactly like he does on Etsy. So that's pretty much a quick intro on my younger brother. Dude's full time, does not need a job, makes a lot of money on Amazon. So just quick intro to him, and it's about 20 minutes or so. And so that's about it. Enjoy the mini workshop.
I either start on Amazon, and usually what I do, well, actually, this is one of the methods where I start. So I just start in the bestsellers list. So I usually, there's categories that I like to look in. Let's just say health and household. No, home and kitchen is a great one. Everything's inside. Everything will probably be evergreen, sold year round. Most things are fairly small inside for the most part, especially in the kitchen. So anyway, I go through all the categories and I kind of just see and the other thing that I look for, and that's the only products that I've launched are fabric products because they're very lightweight, easily customizable in many different ways.
Yeah.
There's no mold fees. They're just, the costs are very low for those types of products. So those have literally been all the products that I've found, just fabric items. So bath rugs, and there's just bathroom accessories, and you go through all these categories, and you kind of just look for something. Hand dryers, robe and towel hooks. So I actually found, I sent you the thing of the towel hook. So then you go, okay, towel hook category. Okay, here's tons of towel hooks. Okay, it's a small product. It could, it'll be low cost probably. I wonder if there are different towel hooks. So you go towel hook on Etsy. You go to Etsy, see what the top selling towel hooks are on Etsy. And Etsy is tricky because they don't tell you the sales data. At least I haven't found a software that does that. But they give you little star sellers or popular now, or there's a bestseller badge, bestseller, but that doesn't really say much. So this is the product that I found. I'm like, okay, this is it's a coat hanger, but with a felt tip that's customizable, easily customizable, because there's no mold or anything. They're just literally making these felt tips. So I found this, I'm like, okay, that's just a wood thing with a felt ball in the end. Okay, and why is it good? Because it's colorful, it's cute, it's soft, so it doesn't leave
it doesn't stretch your whatever
marks on your coat. It doesn't stretch, and things don't fall off of it easily because it's textured. And then it has a bestseller badge. It's star seller. So then I look at the seller. I look at the shop and kind of see what else they sell. And I looked into this brand, and they recently launched this. This was their original product, but I don't think that did very well. And they thought, okay, maybe this will work. So now this is a product that they launched recently. And now it already has the bestseller badge. I don't really know what that means for sure. But the other thing you can do on Etsy is it'll tell you how many sales the store has right here. 289 sales. That's really, really low, but it kind of gives you a way to track how many sales, and then you look at what their recent sales are. You can click on it sometimes, and you can it'll show you what their recent sales are. And look, all their sales are these little coat hooks, so they're not selling any of the other products. And you can track this. So about like 5 days ago, I looked at this number and it was 279. So they're not selling that many, and maybe it's not totally up to date yet, but you can kind of track how many sales they're making.
Yeah.
If you go back to it. And not every store will let you click on it. It'll tell you how many sales they have, but they won't let you see what they sold. So, and then I kind of look into it.
And then you would check merchant words at some point.
Yeah, exactly. So then I go to merchant words and I go coat hook. And then this is the big one. This is actually where I start most of the time, is merchant words.
Yeah.
Because
verify there's demand on Amazon
is a lot. 55,000 a month is a lot. Coat hooks wall mount, that's even better. 20. And then what I do is I go through all of this, and then I make these little, I kind of just screenshot everything and okay. And then, so this is the product, and then these are all the keywords that were related.
Yeah.
Coat hooks. It's great to have coat hooks as like, you need a big main keyword, even if it's not like super specific, like wool coat hooks. It's good to have a huge keyword like 62,000 wall hooks. So there's like, I mean, there's tons. And then down here, there's cute wall hooks. That's probably what it would.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty specific. That's a cute wall hook, and that has 5,000. That's decent. Kids coat hooks. That's 2,000. Anyway, and then you go back to Amazon, and then you see, okay, so what are the coat hooks? What are the best sellers? Okay, like that's pretty much the same thing, but mine has a felt tip on it. Like, yeah, and then yeah, I put those on here too. So I put those here. So these are all the top sellers. So this is the top seller for cute wall hook right here, and this it's just like a little wall hook with collar on the end, and that sells 300 a month. This one sells 400 a month. This one sells 300 a month. But it's good. These ones, the wood ones, sell 1,000 a month, 900 a month. Like, that's just a good sign that people are buying wall hooks. And maybe this one could sell 300 a month. If this one sells 300 a month, this one sells 300 a month, I don't see why this one could not sell 300 a month and this one's $28.90. Oh, that's a pack of 12. This one's a pack of 4, sells for $19.99, sells 300 a month. This could probably be a pack of 4 for $19.99, sell 300 a month.
Nice. Is that Jungle Scout tool there on the right?
This is viral launch.
That's viral launch.
This is yeah. That's the one I've been using for a long time. I'm trying to switch to.
You're like using the original tools from my course, like.
Oh yeah, I've been using that forever.
Yeah, that's what I used to.
Jungle Scout's like, I'm just so used to it. I don't know.
Yeah, all good. Good.
Yeah. Okay, and then here's another one. Oh, so this is another method that I kind of figured out the other day. So yeah, you start on merchant words, and you just kind of like, you type in very broad keywords, and I put a list here. So these are all these like broad keywords. So I type in basket. Okay, so you just type in basket. No, that's not a good one. Type in storage. And then it'll rank it from highest to lowest. And then you kind of go through the top, few pages. And I mean, these are usually like the 100,000 is like where the unique ones start to show. So plastic storage, cube storage. And then I kind of just look through and see, what would be a small item. Oh, and then I'll show, so storage basket. Okay. So this is a product that I think is like kind of a no-brainer. So these guys right here, they're canvas plant baskets / storage baskets. You can use them to put your plant pots in. You can use them for storage. And so yeah, storage basket, I put it right here. That's a 80,000 word search term. Anyway, so yeah, storage basket. That's probably what I did. I saw storage basket, and then I went to Etsy, typed in storage basket. Look, the first one. So the first one, non-ad. This one, and this is another one too, but this is for the keyword hanging storage basket. And I have this right here. I've actually like tried to get samples, but they couldn't really replicate it as well as I hoped. So I kind of like paused that. But but this canvas storage basket, I mean,
really
all
popular.
right, so let's do the main. Oh, it's extremely popular on Etsy. There's 0 on Amazon. There are 0 on Amazon, which is so weird.
Really?
Yeah. So again, 0 of these on Amazon. 0 of these on Amazon. I found this remote control holder. This thing. There's 0 of these on Amazon. 0 of these on Amazon. And this is a product I'm going to launch soon. But these like, it's reusable gift wrap. It's just cloth. A piece of cloth that you wrap gifts in. There's 0 of these on it. Well, there's a few, but they're not like this. And it's called the Furoshiki wrapping cloth. It has a 12,000 a month search term, plus these down here. So about like 30,000 total, maybe 20,000 total. And there's none on Amazon. So people are searching for it, but it's not on Amazon. So kind of a no-brainer to throw one up there and see if people will buy it. And these are like the only 3. These, oh, there's 2. So, but they're like super shitty, very corny, and kind of expensive for just one. Anyway, so yeah, I look for things that aren't on Amazon. That's what I've limited myself to, but I think I could look for other stuff that's already on Amazon, and like knowing that I have a better chance to compete if I have the resources and I don't have as much risk for myself. So I mean, this is kind of what I've been limiting myself to, but I think it's the best to launch something in a category that's popular on Amazon, but you don't have tons of direct competition. So this is another one, hanging storage. Where's the biggest one? Hanging storage, organization storage. Anyway, hanging storage. Go on Amazon, type in hanging storage. Okay, there's like those things. It's like that, like wall hanging storage. This is a pretty big one. Anyway, I did that over here. So there's all of these. So like these things sell 1,000 a month. This sells 800 a month. This sells 1,000 a month. These little tiny things sell 900 a month. So people are buying these little hanging storage things, and then you go on Etsy and hanging storage. And there's all these little like hanging storage pods. These are the best sellers on Etsy. And those are not on Etsy.
You don't see those on Amazon.
They're not on Amazon.
So find something that has a keyword that has demand on Amazon, and then you're looking on Etsy basically for unique ideas.
Within that category. But it has to be like, they could be like unique ideas like these. Like this doesn't have tons of proof of sales, but you can make a judgment call and say, hey, I think it's cute and cool and like creative. Like I think people will like it. Or you find something that has like, look, there's so many sellers of the same type of thing. It's obviously popular, less risk probably. So that's essentially my method. And I think like starting on merchant words with these little keywords. I mean, I'm trying to think of more, but like cover, I mean, towels are huge. I've watched tons of towels. Yeah, it'll suggest a lot of stuff with, you know, high search volume. Like towel is a huge one. I found golf towel. That's how I found the golf towel idea. Towel bar, paper towel. That's probably how I found the reusable paper towel idea. And then also just, actually I found this one just from looking on Etsy. Etsy is really hard to navigate. They don't make it easy to figure out like what's selling. So what I do on Etsy is, I even forget what I do sometimes because it's so hard to remember. But you go to like a category. Oh, editors picks are good. You click on these editors picks, and like you know, the editors pick their favorite items, and then you usually can scroll down and there's different categories you can go in, like anyway, you kind of just go through storage and organization, and then here's the editor's picks for storage and or storage and organization. So I like looked at these, like I would probably look into this. I'm like, okay, this is a leather catch tray. I'd say, oh, that's kind of cool. Etsy's pick. It's probably has lots of sales. And then I go to Amazon. I say, okay, is it on Amazon? Leather catch tray. I'm sure there's tons. And then I'm like, oh, there's tons. Never mind. On to the next. Exactly. Yeah. So
got it.
And yeah, so I just go through. And then there's also like there's editors picks, and then there's some like best sellers list too, or star seller category. But Etsy, there's not tons of categories. There's like jewelry, which I usually wouldn't look in. I wouldn't look for clothing or anything. Mostly just looking home and living, maybe toys and entertainment, like cell phone accessories. Maybe you might find a cool cell phone accessory for your cell phone, or like, oh, cell phone stand. There's like cool cell phone stands on Etsy. Yeah, like bamboo cell phone stands, or like there's like really cool concrete ones. Like these are cool. Wave cell phone stand. Oh, it's there. So, but it's a little different. Yeah, but mostly I found the most success starting on merchant words. You know, typing in a broad keyword and then gives you suggestions, and you just scroll through and you just find something that catches your eye, and then you search on Amazon and Etsy, see what's there, try to find a unique version of it. And then you also have to look at the pricing, like if all the competition, like for the wool wall hooks, I mean, all of these are fairly cheap, like under $20. So it just depends on what you could get these made for. I've never really had success selling a premium product, like getting into a category selling something for more than most of the sellers. So I tend to just try to find something that'll be cheaper. Like this remote control holder. This is a very minimalistic remote control holder compared to all of these ones. They're still sold for pretty cheap, but if I could get this made for $2, I could maybe sell it for $14.99 and be pretty much cheaper than all these competitors. So that's definitely something. And like when I do this research over time, I've learned to like make sure you look for that stuff early on. Otherwise you go down this rabbit hole, you think you find something, and then later on you realize, oh wait, I'm not going to be able to sell it for the right price point. So you just kind of have to check off all those boxes as soon as possible. Otherwise, you're just gonna waste tons of time.
Yeah. Make sure you're not gonna get into it.
What I've learned is I put these little boards together, and then I move on to something else. I just move on, and then I come back to it in a few days, like check it over. I'm like, okay, does it still look good?
Yeah.
So that's kind of been my thing, because learn from the past. I've probably launched 12, 15 products, and I've learned from every one of them.
Yeah.
What to look for. Like, again, selling premium, I'm not a huge fan of that.
It's really got to be justified by
but it could be
metal,
exactly. With resources like what you have, that could be possible. With more patience and strategy and all that, it's doable to do premium.
You would really but
it has to be a great product.
You got to back
exactly.
Be made like actually premium.
It takes more time to do premium. It takes more. You have to wait it out a little longer in the beginning, I think.
Yeah.
to get into the market. But so that's essentially. Oh, this is another one of these casserole carriers. It's not a huge category on Amazon, but unique that these are not on Amazon. There's other casserole carriers like this, but none like this.
Carrier.
None like this. But yeah, I feel like if I was paid to do this stuff, and even get the samples made and go down that path with less risk, that would be interesting to me. I would still obviously have my own shit and be focusing on that. And I'm always like looking for products for myself to sell, but there's tons of things that I'm just not willing to do.
Yeah, you can't launch them all.
I can't launch them all for sure.
All right, so there you have it. So there is the mini workshop. With that, you can go out and get started. Obviously, we could do hours and hours of video on this. So Will and I and my agency actually are working on different product research as a service packages, like done for you, find, launch, source, launch, manage packages. And potentially do a more advanced video course on product research. All this stuff is evolving and ongoing. So basically, to learn more, get in contact with me, or there may be links around this video with updates to kind of the stuff that we're putting together to obviously help everyone sell on Amazon and kind of do the same thing. That's what we do. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the outro. If you have questions, let me know. And, yeah, see ya. Peace.